Hey guys, Greg here, Underground Graphics. Today we're going to do another install of Jeep name. You know, we've done this before in the past, I'm not sure where that's at, but I really never did a dedicated video on how to put on your Jeep name. If you've already got something on there, Rubicon, Mojave, you want to take that off and put a different name on there. We do recommend you use one of these plastic, it's like a plastic razor, plastic scraper. Just use that to kind of get an edge going, grab that off. Those will peel off fairly easy. A little bit of heat, if you have a heat gun, will help and go a long way, but do make sure you get all that residue off. We took off our Rubicon many years ago so we could start doing our own graphics and our own colors, and since then we've changed the name, we've done different things with it, but again, keeping that smooth, having a smooth, clean surface is super important to make sure you get a clean install on putting a new name on there. If you don't have a name on there, or you had a Sahara or a Sport that didn't have anything on that hood, just make sure, again, we clean this surface. You know, being a hood facing up, you may get some contaminants. A clay bar would be great, a light polish, but just make sure it's smooth. If there's anything under there, it will show in that vinyl. We use a wrap cast vinyl, which is very thin. It's a dry install, air release, really easy to do. But we're gonna get into that right now. What I wanna show you is what you're gonna get and the tools that we recommend to get this on there nice and clean. So over here, we've got what we're going to be putting on there, and just to show you, everything we do is custom. So this is just going to show you, you know, our brand X name on there, custom. This would be to match our gold package with the gold pinstriping and everything we've been doing on this recently. Obviously, those color options are completely customizable, totally up to you. We've made these samples again for the Jeep people. Obviously, you know that's Rubicon 4xe, Mojave 392. Of course, we can do single color, two color. If you want to get custom, we can do that as well. But we do recommend, we do like that two color. That's just a great accent color. You are going to be provided with a squeegee. You're going to have that hard edge to go on that paper. This is going to be good for the transfer paper. You don't want to hit this hard edge too hard on that paint. Again, it's plastic on metal. It's not going to do any major scratching, but you may get some light surface scratches. If you know you're going to get on that paint, that's what that felt edge is for, as well as for straight on the vinyl like this, so you're not scratching or marring that film. We're not going to provide you a towel or an alcohol prep spray, excuse me. Although this is available on the website. Again, it's just an alcohol water premix. Again, available. It's also household. I'm sure you have that at home. Same thing with the microfiber, a pair of scissors. Again, here's that squeegee. You're all going to need some masking tape, 4 pieces per side, and a tool to measure. We're going to measure, I think it's 7/8 is what OEM is, from the bottom of that letter to the crease in that hood. On the 392s and Mojaves, I go a little bit taller because you got a lot more hood. You can do about 1 inch and get away with it. It looks totally fine. And then of course you're going to center that between this edge, between this seam here, and then of course the seam on against the latch. I believe the standard Rubicon hood is 3 inches both sides. This seems to be a little bit shorter. It's a weird measurement today, so I think we're at like 2 7/8, 2 3/4. And we'll do that here shortly. So with all that said, let's go ahead, and we don't need this. We've already taken ours off. But let's go ahead and just do a quick wipe down, make sure this is clean and ready to go. And I like to spray that towel first. That way we're not getting overspray and everything else that's clean. But again, also imperative, you want to do this indoors. Doing this outside in the sun, while it can be done, this vinyl does not like heat, especially on application. If it's cold, it's not going to stick. If it's hot, it's going to stick, and it's more prone for error. So try to do this indoors. We're at 71 degrees in here. That ideal window is high 60s to low 70s for this vinyl application. Make sure your hood is cool, it's not hot. And ceramic coating, make sure there's no ceramic coating on there. If there is, do a test with some of that masking tape. If it's not sticking, then you need to either have that removed or just do a light buff. I like to use the Meguiar's polishing compound, and just going real light on that. Do that once, do that test, make sure it works, and if you're happy with it, you know it's going to stick, it's going to stick. Even on the coatings, we've had decent luck with it. We've never had anything fly off, but it does seem to want to, once it's on there a little bit longer, it does stick better. But what you're looking for is something like that's not just going to lift right off. I mean, this has got some good tack. And again, once this adhesive sets, it's going to be just fine. We've had cars that come in, and even with a ceramic spray or one of those, you know, quick detail sprays that we like to use, I could spray that on this hood, put this on, and it'll just come right off. You can almost slide that on there. So you don't want that kind of buttery smooth surface to apply when you're doing these graphics. So I got my 4 pieces of tape. I'm going to go ahead and get my squeegee. This isn't the same one you're going to get, but that's my go-to. And I'm going to go ahead and put one middle. I know we're going to get this piece on the end here, but basically, like I said, to edge, if we start here, I'm going to go ahead and get that 2 3/4. Let's see what we are here from the top. I'm at 1 inch. I'm going to leave that one 1 inch. Again, your preference. These hoods are a little bit taller than the standard hoods, so I don't mind this being just a little bit taller. And what did I say I had? 2 3/4. 2 3/4. Let's hit our inch. There's our inch. Let's see what we're at on that to that hinge. 2 3/4. Very good spot. So now we're going to tape this side. Let that be as it is. You may see a little bit of a different of an arch. Leave this straight. It's supposed to be straight. Tape top. Tape bottom. And again, we talked about dry installs, wrap cast film. It's all we use here for graphics. You're not going to need any water. It's not going to need to slide into position. You're not going to need to let that sit or cure. You may want to use a heat gun on this just to go back and post heat and make sure you've got everything down on there. There should be no stress on this, so it doesn't have to be like post heated to 220, but you do want to give it a little bit of heat. So I like to go ahead and just tear that edge. This is my marker to come back to. Tear that edge open. We're going to peel back. This is called the hinge method. Let me grab my scissors. Sorry about that. And so we cut that piece of tape. You know, I just used the squeegee to pull it off. We're going to do our hinge method. Take off half. Make sure you got a good sharp pair of scissors. If you don't, you may get some fraying on the ends of this paper. So sometimes you just want to give that a little wipe. And again, if you have that felt edge, make sure you just swipe that again. And again, with this film, you can just really kind of pull that, match that tape right back up. And we're gonna quick overlapping strokes. You can come back. I'm gonna go ahead and pull our hinge. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. So there's different ways to do that. Again, you can kind of pull that up. You can make that tear like that. You can also put your squeegee on there, pull, tear it that way. Let's come back over and hit this side. Match that up. Again, I like that soft squeegee side, that felt side. So I know if I'm hitting that paint, going back over, I'm not doing any damage. Although if I want to make sure I'm getting on there, I'm just going to put that pressure there over that area and come back. And now we're going to go ahead and pull off that transfer paper. And when you pull this, I cannot stress enough that you want to pull with the surface of the vehicle. So I don't want to pull this straight up. I'm going to pull this almost totally flat. And just go slow in case you didn't get an edge down. You don't want to peel that back up. And there we go. A little bit of tape left there. Get that off. And let's go ahead and you want to go ahead and make sure. Sometimes when we do these layered for you with the pre-layer, you may get like a little bubble where these colors meet, and those can just be pushed right out with your thumb or the squeegee. But check those edges, make sure that's all down, and then we're going to go back with that heat gun just real quick and make sure that's all down. If it's not, with that heat gun, you're going to see a little bubble or a little wrinkle kind of come up. Pull that heat gun away, and then with your thumb or with that squeegee, just push that right back down. Heat it up again. and we'll be good. And again, we're not using a digital thermometer or anything. When it gets hot, you're good to go. And again, just kind of go over the edge, circular motions. If you hold that heat in one spot, you could burn that vinyl or turn it gloss. Again, this is a matte finish, so friction on that with a pad or extreme heat will turn that. But standard outside in the sun, again, this is the same film we used to wrap cars with. So we started doing this back in 2008, doing the car wraps, and this film, I was thinking, why aren't people using this for graphics? This is the best stuff on earth. So we're using it. And man, that's it. We are good to go. Check those edges. We're all good. And again, once this is outside in the sun, even though we just did that heat, it's going to set. And repeat for your passenger side or whichever side you want to do first. And you're good to go. If you guys have any questions, feel free to give us a call. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next install.